Hello, everyone. Welcome to another drawing session. Sorry for starting later than usual, but I had to search for a few things, and I might have to do. Oh, there's that. Yeah, just getting everything ready. I was gonna do just expressions, and I thought, hey, why don't I push this a little further and do some poses, because that would be fun to try and redraw some characters and put them in different poses. And I can just gotta look for the thing. Where is that? DAZ 3D. Huh. I guess that's pretty good for some posing, but not for this. So I hope everyone's having a great week. I'm really happy to see so many people were interested and checked out the my time lapse video. That was great. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe, and then I can do this more often. And where'd it go? Synergy stock. Huh. Oh, you know what? We'll just use this for a second. I'll figure it out. Let's just do one of our drawings, and then one of my old drawings, and oh, this character's cool. Actually, oops, nope. I drew this on my show this character. Oops. Hold your horses. Yeah, this character was pretty popular on my Instagram, so I'm gonna see if I can just draw in a different pose. Let's see what we can do. Not that. Nope. Okay, nope. Oh, here we go. Here's a couple poses for her. We'll do this one first because it's a running pose, and those are tricky sometimes, but it's fun to. I'm going to try and exaggerate what I see. Oof. Hold on. Okay. No one yet. Okay, just thought I'd check, make sure it wasn't. Cool. Just want to make sure I had my chat open in case someone wanted to talk. Oops. Oh no. John, what are you doing? Why don't we just do this? Sure. I put that on I wanted to make sure it wasn't on a white background because, first of all, it's might bother people's eyes. And secondly, it's easier to draw on something when you don't have white. Just a little less intimidating. I probably could have done even like a different. You can do different things like a tan background. I have one here. Sometimes I do that. I'm gonna start trying to do that for these videos. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whoops, I did it again! It's not my day. Hold on. There. Now we have it. I did it. No, I'm just kidding. Not again. It's not that big of a... It's like more like that. And drawing this orc warrior. She's a petite character who's got on my page is fighting this giant evil spirit. So I really like how she came out, so I thought it'd be fun to draw her. A couple poses for her, and then do a couple poses for some other characters I really have liked from the past. I'll try and do one even older than that after this one, but this one was just a more recent one, so I thought it would just be fun to start with that one. And I don't know. I mean, I like her enough that I might consider making her a cameo in the comic, but who knows? She's kind of... I am trying to find some non-human designs for these characters. Okay. No, it's wrong. Don't draw that. Try to avoid that. Oh, that's what's wrong. I'm using the Pose Archives. Using her amazing. She's got this amazing gallery on DeviantArt. I've been using. Looking at that for some ideas. So there's also some really great. Let's see. I could have sworn. I'll look one thing up really quick. I have I forgot all about them. Lady Stock is another really good one. But usually I go to Brush. Let's see if maybe it shows up in Brush Warriors. I'm gonna try them again because That's a great place to go for resources and for art challenges and see resources. That's where I found a lot of my art groups. It's not here. You know what? Huh. No problem. We'll just do it this way for now. Unless I do one more thing. Da. Nope. Well, that's actually a good place, but that's not what I want to do. How's this for fun? Well, this is just a little bit of... Did. Do. No. Nope, no one yet. It's kind of hard to see this. I'll make my pencil a little bit thicker in a second. Just thought I'd try and find... or it's gonna be a meanie. Yep, it's a meanie. Huh. Huh, cool. I forgot about that. Anyway, let's just continue with this one. And we could go back to that in a second. Found some pretty cool stuff, but not what I wanted to... Oh yeah, this character too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about her. I'll draw her next. I had this mage that was blasting up the side of a cliffside, but I never finished it. Oops, that's not right. No. Oh, she's got a katana too, I forgot. No. And that one's supposed to be down low, not going up. It's like this. So it's kind of like an upward slash kind of running attack. Let's see if I have a picture. Where did she go? Oh, here we are. Yeah, she's just wearing pretty typical, like, she's got this, like, collared like overcoat. That's pretty accurate because the next one is, whoops. No. I went too quick. Whoops. It's too high. I mean, too low. It's supposed to be like that, actually. I'm so glad that everyone got really liked that last video a lot. I'll try and come up with another one for a different character and try and think of something even more interesting for the next one. I'm trying to brainstorm this tomorrow and try and come up with something new. I would like to get back into doing those at least once a week, but we'll see. They do take a long time. Like that one took a couple days, but I mean, like it was spread across. I think it was like 6 or 7 hours, maybe at most, or something like that, because it was a whole bunch. Maybe not even that. Maybe 4. Because it was a lot of finagling with the tech. Like, I don't even know how much long the original anatomy stuff, like you see at the beginning, took, because that was a different day. But the other stuff, I think, was like pretty quick, actually, until I got to like coloring. Like drawing her was actually. I think I found a really good. I wish I could remember what inspired me pose-wise, but I think I saw something that was like that just made me choose that pose. Because I had like part of a pose that I and you can see it in the drawing. It started with her arms crossed, like they were like both in front of her. But then I showed it to an artist friend of mine, and we both kind of agreed that like it was good. But it needed something else. And I was just like, wouldn't it be nice if it was like? At first, I was gonna be like, oh, it'd be really cool if she was, since she's an alchemist, if it was like her jamming a needle into her leg, kind of like they do in Bloodborne, where they medicate. She's like using her alchemy to like cure herself of something. But I didn't know how to draw that on such a vibrant screen. I mean, on such a vibrant scene. Making the needle stand out was a little tricky, and then I tried to draw like almost like a specialized needle, kind of like the EpiPens or the ones you get for special medicine. and that stood out too much. So I don't know. I just kind of thought, hey, wouldn't it be nice to do just a dagger? Because that's one of her tools is a knife. So hey, wouldn't that be a cool thing to do? Does she have? What kind of hair did she have? Let's see. I think she just had short. Oh no, she has long hair. Maybe in this one it's tied up, or it's waving behind her. Kinda. That's too much. And I think the point of this character is they're trying to break stereotypes for certain things. Like I wanted to make some like smart orcs and make elves look more aggressive. Even though orcs are I mean, everyone owes a lot to Tolkien for orcs because he's the one who like took like various other cultures, like demons, and kind of made orcs essentially from those. I'm making them look a little more human, but just like enough not human that they're clearly not. And I would do it for both the male and the female because I mean, I like the art in World of Warcraft a lot, so I'm not going to ever badmouth their style. I've even thought of trying to do some of their art challenges in the past. Regret that I never did those, but anyway, there's a big difference between the male and the female with them, and I think that it'd be really nice if they were a little bit closer, because they feel like they're more like they're just from the same species. Because the males have like these very aggressive, like hard-edged, lines on their face. And their bodies are like very huge, like limbs, and then the females are all like they have kind of hard faces, but their bodies look like just like very human, which is weird. Doesn't really fit it. And again, I mean weird in the fact that they like you think that if your face is that hard, you could also make them have like really big forearms and stuff, and they still could look interesting and even if you wanted attractive. But I mean, not every character should be default just attractive, because sometimes you want to be scary, especially in a game where you're facing dragons. And the undead. Well, also especially because the undead characters all do have a lot more some more interesting things for both the male and female ones. But again, this isn't a critique of them. It's just me pointing something out. I put enough hours into that game to prove that I liked it a lot. Well, kind of. I got up to 76, I think, which is more of the time than I should have. But back then I wasn't as focused on art. Now I am. A lot more. So. Yeah, this is cool. Gotta get her color scheme, which is like a dark... Actually, I think it's pretty close to this. but a little bit greener. Yeah. Let's just get her I know this is just anatomy and it's not, I shouldn't have to do, I'm not really focusing too much on this, but I kind of just want to get a little bit of their at least color scheme in this, because I like hers a lot, where she's got like this these bright purple eyes. I don't know if this is exactly right, but this is pretty close. No, it's not. It's not even kind of close. She's more like, yeah. She's more like a green than a turquoise. I'll make it a lighter green. Probably should. I can go back in and clean them up, but the point is that I just want to make sure that they. Nah, I was gonna have like her pants ripped, but she's too cool for that, or at least she's too tough to be so easily. And then I do the coat is a purple. See, was it purple or is it? It's kind of, well, its base is a purple and it kind of goes into highlights are like more like pink. So I can. Come on. Right. There. My Cintiq was bouncing around a little bit because I was pressing on it. Let's see. Let the chat disappear. Okay, there, it's still there. Okay. Good. Just want to make sure I didn't lose it, because I hate when I look away. Like I said in the past, I don't like when I look away and like miss someone talking and like I feel bad. I didn't get a chance to say hello. I like talking to everyone. So always feel free to just pop in and just to say a quick word, and if you want to talk about art, that's cool. Especially fantasy. I love talking about like fantasy games like Dragon's Age and Skyrim. I thought about doing that for one of these too, like redraw some of my Skyrim characters. Might be one challenge I do, or my Oblivion and I don't remember my Oblivion character. Do you remember my Morrowind character though? A little bit. He was a high elf, which is the worst class to play as your first character, because they fold like a lawn chair. They, despite being good at magic, get beat up by a lot of magic. It's like I guess it's a trade-off because I think you start with more mana, but you are far more susceptible to being just beaten within your getting your daylights beaten out of you every second of the game. So someone's loud upstairs. So I could be quiet for like days, and then I do a stream, and I can hear everyone in the building. It's the only time I ever notice is when I'm doing a stream. Wow, that's quite an argument. Hope it's not coming through the audio. I have no idea what that was about, and I don't want to know. Someone please talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, I don't want to know what's going on upstairs. Do this quick. Like I said, color wasn't supposed to be a big thing of this, so I don't know why I'm going so far into it. But I just wanted to make it kind of look like it was still kind of important, just to make the character stand out a little more. Yeah, I like this character. She's pretty cool. Definitely do some more stuff with her. It's kind of more like oh, it's like her coat is pretty cool. Use the Frenin Inkers brush because it's my favorite brush. It's so cool. Can do really nice lines with this. And maybe give it like a ethereal kind of swing to it while she's running with it. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's just a quick drawing, but this is already a good start, I think. And yeah, nice. She's pretty cool. Okay, some of the noise is coming in. I'm sorry about that. I just saw the bang appear on my register. That's what happens when you're at the bottom floor. They're good neighbors, though. I kid. I'm honestly lucky. I could be much louder. Okay. Let's just move. Oh, you know what I can do? let's make a layer folder. It's a good way to keep things together without. So I just select that. Yep, there we go. Cool beans. There's one done. Kiduk. Cool. Maybe her? That one didn't come out great, but you know what? I always say... Let's do a male character next. I have this guy who's a different color scheme too, and he might be interesting. Let's actually try with a dark blue for him. And oops, nope. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. And then put it near there. Yeah, this way I'm going to try and keep them all in their own folders so that I can just, whoops, we're going to do a different pose. Not sure what to do. Let's try to draw for an hour, at least. Maybe we can draw a little bit longer because, worst case, I can always segment this out and, like, that's probably what I'm going to do, honestly, is make each one of these, I'll put time markers in for each of these. Just want to get Oh, here we go. Quick poses. That's what I was looking for earlier. Start. No. Huh. That's kind of cool. No. Okay, that's kind of cool. Is it gonna time me? I don't know if it is. I don't know if I checked it as I'm gonna do one with him without his weapons out, and I guess without his armor on, because this guy's. Or no, I can do armor. I'm gonna draw him like. Because it's this ice. Actually, it's a different type of orc. Orc in my, or goblin. He's like this ice elemental one. Which maybe will be my next drawing, actually. Will be the character who's Nyla Winters from the comic might be my next one. I don't have a name for this guy because I think I did. He might have been Grimnir, or I forget. It was some Viking weapon name because I was trying to come up with characters based around Viking weapons for a while. I might do that actually as a challenge for one of these things. That'd be kind of. That would be a time lapse probably with a voice. I might try and do some with voiceovers, and if anyone has any suggestions for those, I always like to hear, because I was thinking of like doing one on weapons, maybe doing one on. I've seen a channel I really like do historical figures, which I might do, but I'm not sure what I would do because I don't want to copy them exactly. I want to find a way to make it different. Maybe as fantasy heroes instead of as anime characters or something like that. Although some of them are so epic that, like, you'd think they were. I thought about doing Creatuary, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like a entire stream of just like a time lapse where I just try and do as many as I can in a certain amount of time. Or maybe I'll try and do like every week starting this weekend. Maybe I'll try and do like as many as I don't know. I could try and do 7 a week, but that would be maybe, I'm not sure of the quality of them. Kind of would want to plan them out a little bit. This guy's photo is really serious, but this character is supposed to be more just kind of chipper. Someone who enjoys fighting. Kind of like a Goku kind of character who's just like a side obstacle, not really an antagonist, but just someone who kind of gets in the character's way. In my other the comic I was working on before this one, he was from that one, so he's like in the same city as Cole. Cool. Okay. I don't like cutting off legs. I can avoid it. I think he's on the. This might be wrong. Since his feet, I can't see the bottoms of his feet, but I think he's kind of shifting his weight around. So I think one of them would be like that. And he's got these, maybe in this one he's just got one really big axe he's working with. Typically he likes to use these double-sided smaller versions of this, but maybe he's focused his energy into one big axe made of ice, or made of energy and ice. So it's got like a chilled edge to it. That looks like fire, not ice. Oops. I made my chat window disappear again. Is anyone here? Nope. Okay, no problem. I gotta put a poll out. I keep forgetting to do that. Like, what time would be best for everyone? If you want to put in the comments when to look online too and talk to other artists. See when they do it. Because it must be a good time to, or best time to post. But I just want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to see this It's really great hearing from all of you. Hey, I kind of like his hair, actually. It's pretty cool. That's kind of a cool idea. Like, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Sorry. Just want to get. Since I know I'm gonna be doing a longer stream, I suddenly got some energy to do more. So, just thinking about drawing for all of you, kind of. I know it's cheesy, but. Thought of like, because I always feel like a 40-minute one is good. It's not too long, but the problem is it's also not too much. And I've seen people who do 3-hour streams, and I'm gonna try and start upping my streams a little bit more. This one obviously can't be 3 hours, but I might try and make my Sunday ones start earlier. Was that picked up? Like some getting rehydrated for some more drawing. I can't remember. This guy's kind of just wearing like. Remember, I don't think I had anything really super specific for this guy, did I? Where did I put him? Where did I put him? Oh, that guy would be cool to redraw. But I don't know if I want to do it tonight. I have this Dragon Knight character that I would love to redraw. But... oh, that's what this guy's wearing. He's pretty basic. It's okay. But I think the pose kind of adds more to him than anything else. I'm going to try and change it a little bit. Like, update it. But he was just wearing he was just wearing like armor. So I kind of want to make it look more like maybe like a mixture of tights and armor. I think it's gonna be like bits of ice that are coming off his shoulders, like, almost like crystals. And it's gonna have probably a brown coat. Maybe either brown, not brown. Or very dark. Something cool and dark where it's like, nope, that's not dark enough. The problem though is that he's supposed to be a light blue. He's oops. I heard that I haven't seen the Avatar movie yet, but I hear it's really good. So if anyone on here has seen it and recommends it, let me know. I've talked to at least one person that said it was good, so it'd be kind of fun to eventually check it out. What color should he be wearing if he's kind of maybe like a maybe his clothes should be a different color than him actually. Kind of give him like a I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe if it doesn't work, I can just give him something different. Because, like I said, he's kind of got like a. He's got these like skiing tights on, but he can like cover them with ice. So his armor is essentially his ability. But I'm gonna make it a darker color for the. Because before he was kind of more antagonistic, and he was just kind of like all just dark blues. But it'd be kind of fun to make him just a side character in something, or just like give him that kind of look. So, I'm trying to think what that would look like. It's kind of cool. And then just like and you could do things like I was gonna give him these woolly. I'm gonna draw over this, but he's got these boots that are. Yeah. I like that. Cool beans. Oops. Don't push so hard. Let's see. Oops. I just had a good one. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait, clouds, maybe. That might work if it was bigger for. Nope, never mind. I wonder why that's called clouds if it's just really like a bubbles. At this size, that works kind of. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted, something kind of like that. Now, this is going better than last night. I tried to do a different challenge then, and it kind of just. I didn't plan it out as much as this. And this isn't even. This is much more planned out because I was thinking about this all day. I was very excited to get drawing for you. But. This is really fun though. I'm doing some side character or some characters I haven't drawn in a long time. And playing around with some poses from well, these are from that like I said, the first one was from Pose Archives, and this one's from Quick Poses, which is a great site to use for practicing anatomy. So. Maybe we'll add some like dark spots to the armor and stuff in areas like part of his gauntlet maybe could be dark. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Eh. I'm just gonna go in and do some line work again, just to give it some quick. I'm taking more time on this one than I should, so I'm gonna just speed it up. Not that it's bad that I'm drawing more. It's just I just want to move on to the next character. Me. Oops. Actually, you know what'd be kind of cool? I know I said I wasn't going to do maybe more of a make the armor kind of dark in spots so that it still kind of looks like it's kind of like he's got like, it looks like kind of like a big chess piece. And he's got the ice coming off of his greaves, kind of like spikes. Not greaves. It's like these the armor in his legs. So he's got the ability to create these really dense icicles off of his body. Oops, that's too big. It's kind of just supposed to be more like just increase his armor than anything else. Kind of like that color for the icicles too. They glow. There. And then we'll make his eyes. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna give a character. I'm not sure if this guy's gonna be in it in the comic, but I'd like this face, so maybe because it looks a little bit like Solomon Cole, so I don't know if I'm not really though. His widow's peak is much, I mean his hair is much lower. got like a pompadour. They're very fashionable in the fairy realm. So. Beep 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 beep. It's okay. Like, these are just sketches, so I don't need to be super accurate. I'm just trying, but I mean, I'm still trying to do some practice though, so I'm trying to make them look pretty good, but not spend too much time because I want to get a bunch in for you. So I'll just lightly hint at the that they're transparent. Maybe this is like icicles going on the side, kind of like, or like black. Something kind of that look. Yeah, cool beans. I like them. Okay. And a good use of a pose, I think. So, okay, let's select all that. Shrink you down. Shrink you down. Even though she's simpler, I still kind of like her better. But maybe that's because he's more of a rough idea, whereas she's kind of just like a simple but like solid like character. Like only a few colors. Doesn't need anything flashy. I mean, he could work. Like if I didn't put it, I wanted to, for him, I wanted to show off more because I don't have anything really to show off for him yet. Oops. Let's just move these both over a little bit. Oops. Maybe shrink them down a little bit more. Okay. So I have room to keep drawing on this canvas. Kind of like being able to see all of them at once and kind of compare and create these different like different fantasy creatures. And I think I was gonna do my I said I was gonna do Nyla Winter next, and she's a water dragon. So let's go to a different pose. Oh, we want to get a stop session. We want to draw a woman. He's a girl. Ah, that would be cool too. And start. Let's see. No, that's a boring pose. That's can't use that. Can't use that. That's not really fitting for her. That she doesn't use guns. Maybe that's. I don't know. That's kind of it's simple. I don't know if I like it for her though, because she's not a. This could work. This is kind of a nice pose. It's just a person with their head tilted to the side. I'm not sure how YouTube would feel about me sharing it, even if I could, because this one's a nude pose. So, don't know if they like that. They're a little bit grumpy about that kind of stuff. Oops. And put it in the new folder. Okay. So we're gonna do it. No, what are you doing? What? Greasy pencil. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try a different pen. Or I'm gonna try this greasy pencil for this one. See if I can. Well, this is going to be tricky because she's got a long neck. So I'm trying to compensate for that. And draw this character. But it's all about just looking at the anatomy and understanding it and then stretching it and moving it to how the character is. Within and staying within something that looks interesting and do. It's kind of. I don't know if it's really gonna register. I might have to exaggerate it more, actually. I might have to push her head to the side more to exaggerate it. And she's waiting. Usually I think, I used to have her in long sleeves. I'm going to see what I ended up drawing her as in this. Because I think I got rid of the long sleeves. Oh, no, I didn't. She kept them. Because I like them, actually. She's got like these puff, kind of like, I don't know what that's called, but where like it kind of like puffs up on the shoulders a little bit. I thought it'd be cool to have someone with a dress like that. Kind of like she's kind of even though she's also very much into preserving nature, she has a very different fashion sense from Grace. Grace is much more like outdoorsy and wears what she knows. She's totally cool with her clothing getting just torn and beat up. It's like, whatever. I can get some other stuff. It's like I have plenty in reserve kind of thing, and she doesn't. So she doesn't want to like really dress up unless it's a family event, because that's the thing that she sees as like the time to be that to show that side of her. And even then, only at special events. Usually she likes to she doesn't want to be too flashy. It's just not her personality. But this character definitely likes it. She's all about her fighting style's like a dance, kind of. and she's like this expert water user. She's like, she can manipulate water. If I do them. Yeah, we'll finish this one up and that might be it. Let's see how much time do we have. I know I said I was going to do a couple, so. Yeah, it's been over an hour. Why don't we finish this one up? And that'll be it for the stream because that's 3 drawings and I'm going to try and put timestamps in these so that everyone can check them out one by one. Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oops. Just want to get back to that page. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do either. It's so tricky trying to like do all this stuff. And oh, you know what? She's wearing a dress. What am I doing? I might, if I did, I'll have to try and think of like a fun fan art thing to do too. One thing I thought would be, and I think I will do this, maybe this is what I'll do for my time lapse, will be to draw my characters each in a, based on either an animated or anime that I really like in that artist style. So like I'll do a Studio Trigger one and a Studio Bones and Ghibli kind of style for one. I almost forgot. She has this cool dress that's like a octopus kind of. It's modeled after those blue ringed octopuses. So she's got like this. And her the most dynamic like pose, but that doesn't always have to be the case. It's kind of like just I'm trying to just use a pose that I think the legs are the most dynamic part of this one. It's like you got the legs kind of like one's going out like this. We'll worry about the dress once I get the rest of this pose in. If anyone does actually watch this entire thing, thank you so much, and that's amazing. I don't expect anyone to do it all in one sitting, obviously, but it would be cool. Like type first in the comments if you are if you do actually watch the whole thing, or like just make a comment about I don't know. I should be more specific. But do 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 do. And she's got her tail up like, I mean her leg up like this. Whoops. Easy there. Nope. Easy there. It's not alive. I know. Usually I would have to say, normally I would have to say that for if it wasn't a fantasy character, but her dress is just a dress. She's just. Yeah, because the difference between her and this ice guy is, well, I mean, he's not in the story, and secondly, she's she can do water and ice. She can manipulate water, all types of water in all its forms. And she's got this fin that's kind of like a mohawk. Do, 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 do. For a while I tried to give her like bird legs, but I just can't. Whoops. Speaking of can't, I made her legs too long. Well, I made one leg too long and one leg too short because I was too crazy on the details, which you shouldn't do before you're done with the drawing. Little tip. It's like let's try and get the underlying figure in, and then we'll worry about the dress. No big deal. Essentially just as her weight on there. Let's see if she's wearing anything special. I think she was wearing boots, but I'll check. Yes, she's got puffy pants and boots. Because that used to be what I did a lot. Which, looking back now, it's considering how much you have to draw these characters moving, I'm going to try and make it closer than before. More like... Oops. Nope, no. Maybe she got a gem on her neck. Oh no, exposed clavicle. I'm banned for sure. Maybe for saying that word, but... Nice. Still a little bit exaggerated because there we go. Maybe I'll just actually just do one with some of my characters or some of my old drawings with based on some of my biggest influences, which is gonna be tricky for some things. Well, I'll just say my influences that are public artists, because obviously none of you, I can't do something based around like family members because none of you have seen their art, so. Even though that would be a big influence. I think she was actually the one that was this color. Right? Right. Okay. So she's kind of... I'll just quickly color her in and then call this. Even though I kind of wanted to draw... Yeah, it's okay. I'll do that next time. It's been really fun trying to do it. I mean, these are, I know this looks like really simple poses, and some of them were, I did kind of choose like things that weren't too challenging. The first one was fun though. The second one was just a guy in like a fighter stance. Like he was actually had his arms up for like a boxer, but I changed it to him holding a weapon. So, oops, kinda. I don't think I was having that much of her neck exposed, like her, all that exposed, but I kind of like that. Or just like I mean, she's this like other species. She doesn't, so it's not like it's. She's actually a darker purple blue, like this. Yeah, that's the color she is. Let's see if anyone's in here yet, or if anyone's popped by, because I once again don't want to miss any hellos. Nope. Okay, that's okay. So almost in an hour and a half, and I think when it reaches the hour and a half, we can call it. But I just wanted to color this in a little bit. Even like a rough coloring in, just so I can see I did. She's got yeah. Like she even though she dresses up, she also knows that she's going to get dirty too. So she resigned herself to be like, okay, fine. If I have to, I'll wear these old pants that I don't care if they get beat up. But the dress is something that's non-negotiable. And the boots. And the attachable sleeves. Put some of the colors in her skin too. Maybe we'll make. Oops, nope, that's not what that was. I guess her eyebrows were the only thing that were pink. That I made pink, or like they were more like this color though. Maybe make that around the tail too. Or on the. Oh, there. That's what the tip of the tail is. My mistake. The tail actually does kind of like go like that. Just have these like fins that kind of like veer off of it. So, thanks everyone for dropping by this video whenever you do. Like I said, I'm going to try and come up with some things this weekend for more stuff, but I think that I'm going to do two things at once maybe, and it might not be wise, but I'm going to try and do the artist inspiration, like what inspires me, along with maybe something new. But I'm not sure what the new thing would be, so that's kind of why I want to do the artist inspiration thing, because then at least I have something to show you next week. So I just want to go in and clean up some of these lines and draw her other hand, because I kind of skipped that. Lazy Sean. Bad. Oops. Da, 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 da. There we go. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. It's like she's wearing like this like silk kind of like attachment to her dress. So that's a really good picture of her. I'm not just trying to congratulate myself right now. It's just that it's really hard to draw her with sometimes I've had difficulty. But I don't know why, but I just didn't have as much trouble today. Maybe because I just took it like you should, one step at a time, and just using a reference is just so much help. I always recommend that to people. There's no shame in it. In fact, I don't know where that came from, because I've had professors who just say that too. They're like, why would anyone not use reference? You don't want to rely on it heavily, but you can use it as a base for whatever you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that. Just gonna put in some highlights in the dress, or just make it a little brighter in some spots, and a little darker in other spots. But cool. That's a good way to end this one, I think. I'm really happy that I ended on her because she's one of my favorites. Next, well, I don't know. I mean, next to probably drawing Richard's mustache is drawing her tail. It's just kind of a cool, like, shape. Let's see here, and we can bring them up in size a little bit, but so there's her. Transform, yes, and then move him down to the side. Whoa! No. We wanted to do this. Make him a little taller. So he shows up in this thumbnail at the end. Make her a little bigger too, actually. Don't delete her. Excuse me, no. She is actually kind of taller than him because she's, like I said, part dragon. So she's big. And actually, based on her size, that actually might be the right thing for her. I could color shade her in more, but I think that her pose is just good enough that I don't need to go crazy. But this is cool. I like this line. This is such a cool lineup. And wait, let me just check my chat. Nope, no one here. Okay, so that's my drawings for today. And please like, comment, subscribe once again, and leave comments of anything that you would like to see in the future, or just I like to hear from you. So just how you doing, and yeah, it would just be great to hear from all of you. So any thoughts on these or on future things that would be fun to see? And if I get enough people, then maybe I'll start doing polls. But for now, why don't we can just do comments where, like, and I know it's weird because this is a long video, so it's me saying at the end of a long video, please put your choices in the comments. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm also going to put like a quick short out that just has me saying this too. I might even just clip this and put this in its own video. So, yeah, I'll be on Sunday. I'm gonna try and do maybe a 3-hour one. We'll see. But once again, I'm gonna do with this video. I'm gonna have it clipped into pieces so that you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you don't want to watch it all at once, you can just zip around it and come back to it, because I like to see that in my videos. So, thanks again to everyone for your support, and I'll see you on